Hello and welcome back to the PSISTORM Esports Network. I'm your host Chickenman, here to bring you your weekly esports results and highlights. We'll be covering all the major tournaments going on across the entire esports spectrum. We're going to get started today with Counter-Strike. Seems like every single episode I have more CSGO events to talk about. There were somehow 8 different events going on this week. Jump right in with the Spring Sweet Spring number 2, which kicked off this week by playing through their regional group stage. 8 regions, 4 teams battled in each, and 2 teams got through to the regional Swiss stage, where 16 teams begin the long road to the playoffs starting this week. The 2021 Blast Rising finished up their group stage and secured their top 16 teams, and will crown a champion at the end of this week.
Closes up the kill. Blitz all by himself in that 1v2, but he has to make it grand. He has to make it look good. Connects the first shot down to 6 points of health. 1 bullet required and target takes him out. Spirit Academy, they take the lead.
The ESEA Premier continued their group stage in Europe, North America, and Australia. With 5 weeks left to go, it's still fair play for any team to make it through to the playoffs.
The opening kill. Trade's ready as well then on towards Mighty Max, but they have overlooked Surreal on short. He has the chance to catch them off guard, but he can only get 1 from it, and this round's already done. Crucial is left alone. He's going to be moving back down here from the spawn and does look to try and take this kill on the player that he's isolated in the spawn, but a jump shot.
Here, the plant going down. Danger might go down here. Oh no, Danger almost walked onto the nade. Another smoke's been thrown in. Civic Typer can't find anyone. Luke, he wants to get the AK out. He's sick and tired of these caught off guard players messing with his bomb plant. Smoke's been thrown in. Luke gonna throw a few nades out himself, and now Luke, he might get boosted up. Herbs looking towards heaven. He'll take down Mega. And now, goes towards default, takes down Eddie and Herbs.
Sight control here, Choco chat.
Chunky nade. There goes Stamina going down to 78 HP off of that nade, but even then, CJ the King still trying to fight. CJ has so much damage already done in this round. He put Cooper all the way down to 13 HP. And Cynic, he sits up in jungle once again. These 2 players from Choco Check essentially stuck, but they coordinate the swing back into triple as they take down Cooper and ramp, and Cynic, the last person remaining. Too many angles to watch over. He wants to hide in.
Republic has concluded their group stage. The top 8 teams are all set to begin the playoffs. Flashpoint Season 3 began their main event, a 16-team double elimination bracket that will continue to play over the coming weeks.
That they're going to be here. Nico, just in time, he has been so consistent as an A anchor in this second half after having an abysmal first half. And there are 2 up on the T side in the 2-on-3. No up for this post-plant situation. Will it be a blessing or a curse? Well, Shocks, he's going to make a name for himself here.
Or not. Is it? Yeah, absolutely deleted. Dex has been good at that in this game thus far. 18 for 10 at the moment, looking for number 19, and maybe JW will be that victim. Perhaps he has an idea of his own. Blind makes his way to the site at the very least. He needs rotation, but Rops is cutting that off in a smoke on Arch at the moment. Golden trying to offer something from the library, and Dexter again is just doing more and more damage. Crims finds himself alone top mid. Nacor with...
The CS Summit closed qualifiers played this week with 4 teams making it through. Extra Salt, Pain Gaming, Bad News Bears, and O-Plano.
Yeah, Molotov's in to be a wall of mollies, flush anyone out of this short position, but PKL lining up a double and still alive in the back of the bomb site is Big Zera, just so elusive on this AWP, and even though he's dealt with his Welco, that's beautiful!
The FunSpark Ulti closed qualifiers also saw 4 teams making it through to the main event. Touch the Crown, Team Fiend, AVE, and 100 Ping Gods.
Won't need him. Iceman gets a couple of kills, a triple in fact. Out of the double doors they come, but with the USP of Iceman, well, it's not gonna be enough, I'm afraid. He's got ice in his veins, and he finds...
And finally, Loot Bet League crowned a champion, and able to take the 2-0 over Team Fiend to win Season 9.
2 versus 5. Surreal. He's still working his way through mid. Crucial needs his support as they need to get back into the site, but I think it's all over, Sermon. I think it's Entropy finally getting it done at the last chance here. Surreal needs to find this kill. He does do it, but he's left with just 20 HP. 2 versus 4, and, well, as quick as you like, it's done. Not really what you want to be pushing into a site with. At least they're on low weapon level on the Team Fiend side, so...
They're just going in dry then.
Easier. Yeah, dry all the way. They don't like the lube. They're just gonna go in as deep as they can. DotA, he's pushing forward. There was some damage found by Team Fiend here. So it's only DotA and Spinks who are left alive, but Red Star, winning this one's going to be tough, especially considering Spinks is just shot.
That was an awful lot of CSGO. There's just as much next week, though, so make sure to tune in to stay up to date with all of that. While we're in the mood for some FPS, let's check out Valorant, where the VCT finished up their last regional finals for Stage 2. Latin America saw KRU Esports defeat Infinity Esports to get the spot at the Masters event in Reykjavik. Opening ceremonies for that are this coming weekend. Surprisingly quiet week for Valorant as they prepare for that Masters event. We move on to League of Legends, we'll find they too are having a quiet week with only one event, the Mid-Season Invitational. Finished up their group stage and the follow-up Rumble stage to secure the top 4 teams. Damwon Gaming, Mad Lions, Royal Never Give Up, and PSG Talon will fight it out this weekend.
Turret falls Rift Herald. The re-engage, how's it going to look like? Nice root's going to land on the back line. Is this going to be a kill? No, not just yet. Cody gets away, but already 2 picked up as the jungle and support have dropped as well. Perks tries to get away from the tormented soil, survives it all. Cloud9 2-0.
And nice 2-man stun into the equalizer. Rivers running away. Kaiwing buying some time here with a stopwatch. PSG Talon want to turn it back around. Goodbye, El Yoya, and Doggo's got the kill. PSG Talon backing themselves away. They know their opponents have no jungler left. Kaiser's going to be targeted now, taken very low. Nora looking for the damage. It's a double kill over to Doggo, but Carzzy is resetting. Holy Carzzy, baby! Triple kill for the Mad Lions, and he gets it done!
What a crazy...
For a slightly busier MOBA, we turned to DotA, where the DPC continued their second season regional matches. I laid out the whole format last week, so if you're a little confused, check that out. But the quick summary, that every region will finish up their games this week, and we will have 18 teams seeded into the next Majors event, which will be the Animajor held in Kyiv, Ukraine in early June.
They've got themselves the Ravage. White Album goes down. The Silence, and well, you might be in some trouble, Lanham, but they get themselves the Blink as well as the host. They're doing a lot of damage on the God King. He needs to try and survive this. Lanham right on top of him. God King goes down.
He has no buyback.
He has no buyback. The look for more. Monet blinking forward, going after Flyby. He's a tanky watermelon, but Monet is hungry.
Blink available.
He wants to kill him off as they look over at 4X, but XXS coming in with a blink, the hoof stomp, and shutting down Super, who bought back in the last fight.
Is so low. He has that.
Through it. They catch now onto the Slard Aurelia.
Storm out of
on
mana.
all of them. A second round refresher goes all in and takes them down. Look at the remnants fly. The madman of this Ember Spirit just killed the whole freaking team. Dude, Hunter's Mark, please. That was wild.
Oh boy.
That was.
The meltdown. Don't get Tingle King.
Takes it down for more afterwards.
Now they'll find CTM. They've got him slowed down. Moon going forward. They've got the stun of Janwell. Try to TP out, but the Hex is there. They'll catch the Sardar as well as the IO. Not one, but two.
Grimstroke on the back line.
Grimstroke on the back lines. Ice Blast coming in. Playhard's gone as well. And that is 3 kills for Fnatic and making it look really...
They're focusing down Fate. He's got those kisses. They've got the stun, though. They'll leash them up together. Plus the silence, plus the Ravage coming out from Alliance. They're shredding them over here. Another LSA getting dropped, and that's going to be the Aegis. As Snake King hides in the tree line, up comes Knight, and into the ground he's going to go again as they get the kill.
That's it. That's just the game
right
right
there.
there.
They want Snake King so bad, too. The infamous cookie help from Fada. Can Snake King make it back into the base in time? No, he's not. That's another kill for Nico, baby.
Rari will fall, but in exchange for Watson, who's been destroyed by the Reaper side. They catch up to Limitless as well. He's fairly tanky, but not tanky enough to deal with the Bedlam and the Puck. And they even send Denti flying here, but they can't follow up Bait. However, losing their carry, a big deal. And potentially losing Limitless a second time. How greedy will Fantastic 5 be here? Apparently quite greedy, and they can get away with it. Limitless, literally a dieback here, and this might just be GG for them.
Why is the Centaur not spending his... Oh, hang on a second. FCR. There's the Fan of Knives. Blink, Stomp, the break, but the False Promise. The Blink with a save. Gets FCR out of dodge, and now the boat over the top of them. Hijack is BKB'd up. Looking for Mini, but he's rolling through. Oracle is down. Benny, though, he's being pummeled. Even through his BKB, the physical damage coming, but Sexy Fat with a stomp, I'm in, he's going to be able to leap away. No, he's stuck there, and the little shredder from Jupiter comes out.
The DPC is not all that's going on in DotA, though. The 2021 I-League is nearly done with their group stage. LGD and VC Gaming sitting on top as the final week comes to a close.
Actually, a tear in my eye right now. As he go back round for Yangang, slap him down. He looks for the stomp, he gets up to the high ground. Nice play, but the GG's already out because the backline got absolutely toasted.
And the Pinnacle Cup crossed the halfway point of their group stage. Team Spirit in the top spot as they enter week 7. That's everything for Dota this week. Of course, we'll have all the DPC results next week, so don't forget to subscribe. Look out for that episode. Let's check out Overwatch now, where the Overwatch contenders had China starting their second group stage of the season and Korea crowning a Season 1 champion. O2 Blast took down Talent Esports in the finals 2-1. Bit of an upset as Talent Esports was the top seeded team going into the King of the Hill style playoffs.
Good opener. Gravity Clutch as well up on aim guard. They're all safe in the Transcendence though. That's the EMP out. Another great one. How many members can they find though? That's the real tell. Finn's still alive. Doesn't get a Transcendence, but the Pulse Bomb proper in the fight to the last. Someone gets the minefield down, but may yet die. The cards do their proper, still collecting them. Can they continue to stop it? Where are the members? And it's done. O2 Blast.
Coming up next, we have Rainbow Six Siege, where the 2021 Six Invitational got underway, starting with the group stage where 16 teams would find their place. The double elimination bracket that will decide the champion.
I don't know if this is going to work for them, especially with Kayak, who still has all of this utility with the shield, with the smokes. Uno finds a C4, 25 seconds to go. FaZe, eat your heart out.
Cameraman's actually inside of the bomb site, finds the kill over there onto Citizen, rushes all the way in through to Supply. Is he going to be able to find a second? Yes, he is. All these kills are coming up FaZe right now.
All the way deep to the back of the A box. Now, they don't even know where the Makers players are. They're springing up every single which way, but Geo drops one with the pistol and finds himself in a post plant with his best friend down on the floor. Okay, maybe they're not besties, but they are now. For the sake of the story, they're above you. And you're trying to find your best just to lock off a bit of an angle, but the hot pings are consistent, and one more TSM player is off the board. 20 seconds is all they have left, but pistols are pre-firing through.
Switching genres now, we'll head to the fighting game section, where Street Fighter V had some Capcom Pro Tour action this week. In the Asia East region, NL took down Infiltration in the grand finals.
Block the view reversal,
He
but...
challenged after the plus frames of the standing heavy kick.
Oh my gosh. And it pays off for Infiltration. Now Hot Dog, but he's got that Psycho Crusher. But Infiltration has done a good job staying out of the range, making the Psycho Crusher whiff. The Fireball's still coming. Ooh. And again, trying to push a little hard there. Oh, and this time he still does it! And
and the big buffer there from the Fierce. Gives up the screen position. But this time it's fine. He actually forces the block. He didn't clear it out.
The super! And there it is! NL is going to be the qualifier from Asia East #1, taking it with Cammy.
In Mortal Kombat 11, the pro competition had their Oceania qualifier for event number 8. Lioncock69 was able to take the top spot.
Grab. This is going to be Oki again. This is tournament points and qualifying point for Lion. Goes for the raw down 2. Gets the punish for the down 2. There's defensive bar. There has to be breakaway. No breakaway, but that's going to be it. It's going to be the Hannah's Wrath to get the very final hit of the tournament. And the friendship will seal the deal. Of course, this friendship is always all about the bear in the background. He's the one who's doing the real work. Everybody else.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate had their Southeast America qualifiers, with Vendetta taking the top spot and the top 8 players qualifying for the NA East Regional Finals.
I mean, you can't get hit, but it's doable. You're off stage, but can you get back on?
Putting himself off stage to make his opponent deal with the banana on the way back. Uh-oh, yep.
There it is.
Kazu, and there's no shot of survival. Okay, Vendetta taking it 3-2 over Aaron.
On to some strategy now. We have Starcraft 2, where the World Team League had their 7th round. The Afrika Freaks and Team NV sitting in the top 2 spots with 4 weeks left to go.
Oracle's just gonna have a field day. There's no Spore Crawler. You just can't not have a Spore Crawler at this stage, right? Like, I get it. You're trying to cut some corners. You're trying to get back in the game a little bit, but a Spore Crawler is just so essential given the setup. And especially the fact that Zess is going into so many of these Oracles. He's going to commit here. He's going to get one more kill, and Rex in the end is just going to type out GG.
The DreamHack StarCraft Masters 2021 Summer had their closed qualifiers and will begin the main events for each of their regions starting this week.
More disruptors into the back. Big blink forward will take down Landed Viking. Oh, that disruptor shot doesn't really connect, but there's just so much Protoss here. Oh, and that disruptor, I think, found a ghost. And another disruptor shot. Oh, it connects just before it gets taken out. And GG is called. Shutdown will qualify 3-1 over Acheron.
And in Starcraft Remastered, the Afrika Star League played through their quarterfinals with Mini, Zero, Larva, and Hero, making it to the round of 4.
No BC switch at any point in this game. JYJ is just going to continue to pump out mass vessels all game long. Again, he's closing the supply gap pretty decently, but that is just so much Zerg. +2 versus +2 armor for the Zerg, so that's exactly what you want if you are a Zerg player. But slow ultras are not getting on top of the army that quickly. However, there's just way too much Zerg.
The Call of Duty League, they finished up their Stage 3 majors, the Atlanta phase, taking down the New York Subliners 5-2 in the grand finals.
Pass to back on up. That will be 2 put in the dust. 2-2. Back and forth we go. Gorillas with the advantage off of spawn, but Dashy's reading him. Only one player holding down the hard point by himself off of spawn. Apathy tosses a nade, gives a prayer, but it's not going to be answered. Scup on the flank. That's going to be 2, and that very well may have done it. Scup on the flank. The King gets it done.
Our final tournament of the day comes from somewhere a bit unexpected. A game you may not have heard of. Echo Arena is a VR game, and the VRML Season 3 Championship had 3 regional brackets. In Europe, Team Gravity was able to win the top prize, taking the finals 3-0, not losing a single game.
By BK, and it will be recovered by Ares. Ares now looking for the pass over to Okino. Okino getting pressured, will get it stolen by Stoti, but straight in the back in hands of Ares. Ares now going over to Taco. Taco just getting stunned out, and Ares getting stunned out and sending that one back into hands of BK. But with that, 16-12, it will be Envy taking this next round.
And that passing play from Team Gravity around the bubble, and this is going to be open goal. That one's going to be off the backboard. Sundance is going to take this one lying down, but that was a little cheeky, a little disgusting.
In North America, it was Joker who dominated the bracket, not dropping a game in the entire playoffs to defeat Kangarillas in the finals. And in the Asia-Oceania region, Leviathan was able to take the finals 3-2 over Outlaws.
Gorilla's got to stop them from getting that goal off this issue joust as the teams are out of the tubes, and Kang is going to set up on defense.
Not a bad move necessarily, however, the stack does get stunned, so maybe a little out of position. Now they get a little loose on these chains. Will try and contest there, but gotta be careful not to be separated. Joker trying to line it up. This is a championship on the line. Could it be? It's gonna be, and it will! They do it! It's done! It's over! A game has won just that! And they take it away!
Well, that's where we're going to wrap it up this week. We try to cover as many of the major events going on through as many esports as we can, but if there's an event we missed, let us know down in the comments. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I've been Chickenman here for the PSISTORM Esports Network, and I will see you next time.